Okay, we're gonna go live in for about 4 minutes. Okay, we're gonna go live in for about 4 minutes. Okay, we're gonna go live. What's going on, Game Day Goons Nation?
Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back to Day Start Sit. This is your boy Raider, aka with my boy Snowman, aka Philly's biggest fan.
Big game tonight.
Yeah, man, that's gonna be
What's going
one
on,
of the
Game
best
Day Goons
games I think
Nation?
of the season, maybe. You got Philly's rush game versus Miami's passing game, you know? And you know what? Actually, the rushing game's been sick too. Shout out Raheem Mostert. Because, man, no one predicted that guy to be top five running back. Especially like consistently all year. You know what I mean?
We got one question here in the chat from Riley. Who do I start at flex? Full PPR, Chris Godwin or Scary Terry? And
Ooh,
Dallas Goddard or Jay Smith? Who's Jay Smith? For the receiver, I would go Scary Terry. Um,
Johnny
Atlanta's been.
Smith.
Oh, Jonas. Okay. Yeah, Atlanta's been pretty decent against the pass. Uh, so I would go with Scary Terry there against the Giant secondary.
Yeah, I
Dallas
think
Goddard.
Scary Terry's how I'd go into Johnny Smith.
Jonas Smith or Dallas Goddard, man. Let's let's see the rankings. I mean, Goddard is ranked higher for the week. I would have to go with Goddard.
Goddard or Goddard over Johnny Smith, eh? Yeah, Johnny Smith's been playing pretty good. Kyle Pitts has been playing pretty good. Um, I don't know, man. Goddard against Miami is going to be a high scoring game. You can't really go wrong. Like, I mean, John Smith's been pretty consistent. Goddard's been hit or miss, but again, like, I think you have to go back to like you got to play your best players, and I think Dallas Goddard's the better play, just because that the over under on that game is like one of the highest.
Yeah,
So
great matchup too. He's had back-to-back games of 8 or more targets. So he's starting to
yeah,
get involved.
yeah. All right, which two wide receivers should I start? Nathan H. Nathan H is back. Shout out Nathan. Welcome back, homie. Did you win your matchup last week? I'd like to know. Hi, which two wide receivers should I start? Standard League. Zay Flowers, Rasheed Rice, Jacoby Myers, Deontay Johnson, and Christian Watson. So you got to pick two out of the three, and it's a standard league.
Standard league. So Flowers, Rice, Myers, Deontay Johnson, Christian Watson. Deontay, I wouldn't start him in the standard league just yet. I do like Christian Watson. He's always a threat to get a touchdown and make big plays. Um,
Mhm.
you have to start two, so I go with Christian Watson there against Denver. The other one, Zay Flowers or Jacoby Myers.
Man, Zay
I
Flowers
don't
has been
know.
playing really good.
Yeah, but it's standard, so
Yeah.
it's probably between Zay Flowers. Man, I would have said Jacoby Myers, but I don't really like the quarterback there now.
Yeah, Jacoby Myers, man, has been really good, but having Brian Hoyer there, it's kind of tough. And Devontae Adams wants the ball now, man. He's complained. It's time. Get your star player the ball.
Yeah,
Um,
Say Zay Flowers. He's got a good matchup.
Yeah.
He scored a
R-
touchdown
r-
last week. Hopefully he keeps that up.
Man, Rasheed Rice has a pretty good matchup too against the Chargers. That could be like a really high scoring game there. But I don't know if I'm ready for Rasheed Rice just yet. I mean, if there's any game you're going to play him, it's against the Chargers. That's going to be a high scoring game. Miko Hardman's back.
Mhm.
He's expected to play today, and he knows the offense. So yeah, so
And
far I
Mahomes has
have to
been
go with
spreading the ball
it.
around too.
So yeah, man. Even Fantasy Pros has Zay Flowers ahead of all those guys. So Zay Flowers would be my first choice. And then who's Green Bay playing again?
Denver. That's
Oh,
why.
damn.
That's why I like Watson.
Yeah, cool. Standard League too. Man, the Zay Flowers Christian Watson thing every week, bro. Every week you got that you got the same problem, man. That's tough. But it's a good problem to have because they're actually both really good receivers. Damn, Christian Watson against Denver. Oh, I mean, mm, I think you can't go wrong either one. I think Christian Watson is more of a touchdown threat, especially with Denver. But like, man, what happened last week? Denver held Kansas City to like 18 points, or like nine. It was 19-8, right? So, oh man, that's a tough one. That's a toss up for me. I think you can't go wrong either one, man. Sorry if I confuse you anymore. But you know what? Here, I'll go with what Fantasy Pros says here, and I'll say Zay Flowers this week against Detroit.
So
And then let's go.
looking at
Let's see here. So Super C and B challengers. With DK possibly out or limited, if he does play, what should I do? I do have him in two leagues. I can start McLaurin over him in one league and Drake London in him in the other. Both play probably at 12, DK at 305. So what are you doing here, man? You taking the safer route or what's up? Like I mean, like Drake London's going against Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay secondary is susceptible to those big plays. They have a really good run defense, so they might have to pass the ball a bit more. And McLaurin's got a smash matchup, man. You know what? Like I would definitely, I'd want to start DK over those two guys. No man, I don't know. So man, I don't know if you can go check out and see if see what the injury report says about DK. But if you want to play it safe, man, I'd say like play Terry McLaurin. Terry McLaurin has a really good matchup. And on the other side of things, Drake London. Yeah, I mean you could start Drake London, but don't be surprised if don't be surprised if DK Metcalf pops off, man.
he's a true game time decision. So uh, it's the ribs, um, and it's the hip injury too. I don't know how healthy he's going to be in this game. He may just be a decoy out there. Uh, I don't know. For sure I do Terry McLaurin.
Yeah,
In my
Terry
other
McLaurin has a
league,
smash matchup this week, and you know why he's garnering more targets recently? So let's see here. So Fantasy Pros has DK Metcalf at 20. They have Terry McLaurin at 23. The matchup for DK is at 8.4. The matchup for Terry McLaurin is a 6. Um, it says it's an average matchup, and then for DK, it says it's an average matchup. I think, man, you gotta I play it safe here, man. Every win matters. I'd say start Terry McLaurin, and then when it comes to Drake London, man, he's been so boomer bust. But again, man, if DK doesn't play, or if he gets hurt in one of those plays, man, I've been one of those guys that's been smacked with injuries, man. I think I'm playing the healthy guy, and Atlanta's been throwing the ball a lot more, so maybe play it safe there, but don't be surprised if DK goes off because DK is always one of those guys that can pop off at any time. So we got Joshua Bentata. Sorry if I mispronounce your names, you know. But we got Joshua here. Yo, start one of these three players: Zay Flowers, Terry McLaurin, or Jacoby Myers. PPR. So this is different from Nathan's Uh, don't. This is different from Nathan H's question because his was a standard league. PPR man, who are you going? Zay Flowers, Terry McLaurin, or Jacoby Myers? I think Jacoby Myers is the guy that sits out in that one, just because Brian Hoyer's there. Jimmy G loves Jacoby Myers, but with Brian Hoyer in there and Devontae Adams complaining about not getting the ball, I think they're going to force feed Devontae Adams the ball. So I'd say Terry McLaurin is the guy I'd sit out there. Zay Flowers or Jacoby Myers is the guy I wouldn't play. Zay Flowers or Terry McLaurin again, man. They got such a close matchup here. Um, PPR, damn, against Detroit, man. Detroit's got a sneaky good team. Yeah, you know what?
They're not as good against the pass, though.
Yeah,
So
you know what, man? I think you can't go wrong either or. If Zay Flowers is ranked wide receiver 19, Terry McLaurin is ranked wide receiver 23. The matchup for Zay Flowers is a 5.4. The matchup for Terry McLaurin is a 6.0. Um, fuck, man, that's tough.
I'm
Yeah,
going Zay
you know
Flowers.
what? You know what, man? Zay Flowers is a safer bet in the full PPR. But McLaurin's gonna get those chunk plays. But Zay Flowers is a safer bet. So maybe Zay Flowers, but I do see them finishing around the same. So yeah, man. Hopefully that helps you out, bro. Let's see here. Deontay or Pittman? I'm starting Michael Pittman. I know the matchup against Cleveland is really tough. Cleveland does have a really good defense. Their secondary is second to none. But Michael Pittman has been more of a consistent target. Minshew does like him. He is throwing him the ball a lot. Deontay's coming off an injury, man. He's coming off the injured reserve. This is a question that I'd have more tough time later on. But right now, I got to go with Pittman, even though it is the tougher matchup. What about you, Snowman? You got Deontay or Pittman this week?
What standard, or is it a half PPR? What is it?
It doesn't really say. Let's see if Mark commented later. He didn't comment later, but either way, man, I'm still going Pittman over Deontay. I mean,
I'm gonna
Pat
go the other way
Freiermuth is
around
out, but
because
really, why?
the Browns have the number one defense against wide receivers, right? They are the best defense in the league.
Hmm.
Nobody's done anything against them, especially wide receivers. I know Deontay's coming back from the IR, but he's healthy. Uh, I just see that I think he's gonna get more volume. I don't like look at what Minshew played horrible against the Jags last week. And now you're facing the Browns. This is gonna be an even tougher matchup. Pittman's probably gonna see Denzel Ward, so that's I don't like the matchup at all. I'd go Deontay Johnson.
All right, man. So here, let's see what the rankings have here. So, Michael Pittman and Deontay Johnson. So, Fantasy Pros has Michael Pittman at wide receiver 26 this week. They have Deontay Johnson at wide receiver 30. So again, that's another close one. Michael Pittman's matchup is a 3.0. It's a bad matchup. It's probably one of the worst matchups. And you got Deontay Johnson. Again, it says it's a bad matchup too. I don't know, man. I hate playing injured guys. Maybe it's because I've been injured all year and my guys haven't been able to make it through the week. So I personally, man, I personally like Pittman, even though I don't like either one of them. If you could fit someone else in there, maybe do that. But I'd go Pittman. So Jameer Gibbs or Ramondre. What do you got there, bro? You got Gibbs or Ramondre? So let's go to running back
It's a bit of a
rankings.
tough matchup for Gibbs, but I'm gonna go with him just because Montgomery's out. Craig Reynolds is banged up. Um, I think they're gonna. I mean, this is the week where Craig Reynolds is expected to play, but this is the week. I mean, if you're gonna play Gibbs, this is the week you play him, right? Uh, you're going against the Ravens, who can put some points on the board too, so they'll have Gibbs in the passing game. I
Mhm.
personally would go with him over Ramondre.
Yeah, I'm a Ramondre owner, but yeah, I'm going Gibbs over Ramondre, man. If there's any time to unleash him, it's this time. Dan Campbell said they're going to use him. They're going to try and limit him. But I think this is where you're going to get your Jameer Gibbs game, man. If you don't have a Jameer Gibbs game by now, bro, come on, man. Like this man was being drafted in like the third round of your drafts, man. Like third, fourth round. Some people even reached on him in the second round. Like he needs to start getting some touches. I know he's receiving some balls, and Montgomery's been an absolute workhorse. But yo, for all these Jameer Gibbs owners out there, man, Dan Campbell, man, we love you. You're a sick coach. You're a funny ass dude, man. But please, man, give Jameer Gibbs the ball. I've been complaining about Kyle Pitts. I've been manifesting that stuff for a long time. They finally started giving Kyle Pitts the ball. So, man, maybe it's time for Jameer Gibbs. So yeah, Nathan H comments, thanks. Wasn't sure if Pat Surtain would shadow Watson. Also not sure about the wins for the Ravens game. Yeah, so you know what it is, man. Like Patrick Surtain hasn't been traveling as much, and Christian Watson, I don't think he's one of those like top five receivers that you need to always shadow. Now the DB on the other side, I think it's Raheem Mathis. He's been literally the worst corner in the whole league apparently this year. So man, Christian Watson again, even against the Raiders last time when they played against the Raiders, man, he almost scored that touchdown to end the game. Amik Robinson picked him off. So we could have had an even bigger game from Christian Watson last week. I don't know that's why I was on the Watson train, man. But yeah, either one. So Ramondre Stevenson or Rashad White to start.
I'll go Stevenson on that one.
Yeah. So let's see here. So Ramondre Stevenson, RB 18 on the week, according to Fantasy Pro, 7.4 matchup. It says it's an average matchup. He's projected for 11 points. Rashad White against Atlanta. That's a B matchup. It says it's a says it's a bad matchup. I guess Atlanta's been a sneaky good defense this year. Rashad White's been okay. Yeah, man. Maybe you go Ramondre this game. So yeah, I'd probably say Ramondre there, and hopefully he falls into the touchdown for you. Mark Valencia, don't hate on my guy London. No one's hating on your guy London, bro. London's been boomer bust. Don't get it twisted, but he's very talented. Like he's good. My beef is with Arthur Smith. It has nothing to do with the talent on Drake London and Desmond Ritter, man. I think Drake London is a great receiver. You know, there's a reason why he went first in that draft. It's more along the lines of the system. All right, so Jacob Ander, nasty question. Pick one PPR. Justice Hill, Keontae Ingram, or Daryl Henderson? Damn, bro, that is kind of nasty. I'll let you start off with that one, Snowman.
Um, I kind of like Henderson as a sneaky play. Him and Freeman are going to be taking starting snaps. Henderson knows this offense. McVay does like him. I think he's going to get a decent amount of work. Keontae Ingram, that backfield is, I don't know. It's is it going to be Ingram? Is it going to be DeMarcado? Damian Williams? It might just be a full committee at this point because not one guy
Mm-hmm.
stands out over the other. And then Justice Hill. I don't mind Justice Hill. There is still Gus Edwards there, but Detroit is very, very good against the run. So I would lean towards Daryl Henderson here.
Yeah, Henderson knows the system. He was the lead back at one point last year. And I think McVay's gonna trust him there. Um, it's just man, Justice Hill gets guaranteed touches. You're right. Detroit's been sneaky good against the run. Oh,
They're like one of the best.
yeah, man. You're right, man. That's a nasty question. That's a shitty situation to be in, bro. No offense. I'm starting Keontae Ingram in my one league and hoping he gets me like 8 points or something like that. Let's go. Let's go to the rankings here. So they got Keontae Ingram is 32. Justice Hill is 33. And Daryl Henderson is 44, but I don't think they updated that before today's news. They said Keontae Ingram has a bad matchup. Justice Hill has a good matchup, really, against Detroit. Um, yeah, man, maybe if you want something more sure, something more safe, Justice Hill. If you want the upside, Daryl Henderson. So that's where I'm going. And Keontae Ingram, man, it's just so unknown. Kareem Hunt may not play full PPR. Would you go Henderson Jr., Latavius Murray, or Jerick McKinnon? I'm not playing Jerick McKinnon, man. The only reason why is Pacheco had 6 catches last week. Like, no, like, when the hell did Pacheco start catching balls, bro? Like, for real. So yeah, I'm sitting out McKinnon. Latavius Murray did have 50% of the snaps last week. They're going against the Patriots defense. Um, Darrell Henderson or Latavius Murray. Again, man, if you want to play it safe, Latavius Murray, he's not going to have a huge game for you, but he might get you anywhere between like 6 to 14 points. Um, the upside's in Darrell Henderson. So if you need upside, if you're really down bad, you can go Darrell Henderson. If you have a pretty decent lineup and you want to play someone that's just going to get you a decent amount of points, I'm going Latavius Murray, man. Damian Harris is out. So safe bet, Latavius Murray, upside, Henderson Jr. What about you, Snowman?
I'm gonna go Henderson. If Latavius isn't scoring a touchdown at the goal line, he's
Yeah.
pretty much useless. I mean, he hasn't scored a touchdown since week 3. He's had 6 points, 1 point, 4 points. Henderson's got more upside, and he's gonna get work. I'd
Yeah.
take Henderson.
Yeah, see, the thing is about that, man, like Latavius Murray had like 2, 3 chances at the goal line last week, right? He almost did get that touchdown, man. So, uh, I don't know.
That's
You're
what you're
right, man.
banking on.
Yeah, exactly. You're always, man, especially, man, so many freaking injuries this year, bro. Like so many injuries. Like why are we deciding between Keontae Ingram, Darrell Henderson, and Justice Hill? No offense, it's not you that I'm taking a shot at. I'm just saying, man, there's so many injuries that like we're thinking about our handcuffs, and we're playing those guys. So that's crazy. J.K. Dobbins being out. Um, One of you guys keeps getting notifications. That's me, man. I need to turn my friggin' notifications off. Stop messaging me, homie. Um, anyways, yeah, man, there's been so many injuries. Okay, so let's get it here. Hopefully that helps you, Dylan. Um, the Joker, full PPR, pick one. Jacoby Myers, Jimmy G out. Jerome Ford, Kareem Hunt questionable, or Alexander Madison.
Full PPR?
It says full PPR, yeah.
Mm, Jacoby Myers, Alexander Madison, or who else?
Alexander Madison or Jerome Ford.
I like Jerome Ford's matchup. Uh, I'd s- I'd probably rank it as Ford Madison. No, toss it between Madison and Ford. Madison has a tough matchup, but we should get some passing. I'd go Madison, Ford, and then Myers.
Yeah, you know what, man? I'm going Ford. The reason why, man, San Francisco has a really good front seven. If they have to abandon the rush early, I mean, like San Francisco's defense is great altogether. I have Madison. I'm not really happy about having to start him. I'm going Jerome Ford here, man. He's gonna get the workload, and Deshaun Watson's coming back from a shoulder injury. They might not want to injure him as much. Um, so
If
they might want to risk injury. So yeah, man, I'm going Jerome
so,
Ford against Indy.
I just got an injury update. Hunt is active.
Oh,
Um,
damn. Does that change anything for you? So Hunt is active. Whoever has Hunt, just know he's active.
mhm. Yeah, it's really
Oh
close
man.
now.
Yeah, that now it's a man, flip a coin. Madison's gonna get majority of the work. He has been catching some balls. Um,
Yeah, they do
man,
target him in the passing game.
they target him, man, and without JJ there, man, that changes it now, man. It's a toss up for me. I kind of still want to go forward there, man. But like either or. And I know you guys see me going like this a lot, you know what I mean? And that's just because I didn't know I had a double chin, man. Like, damn, bro, man's out here looking like Fat Albert and shit. Yeah, bro, I keep going like this. I've seen myself in the thing, bro. I got a double ass chin, man. I need to hit the gym, bro. Maybe go on one of these football fields and see if I can get out there and lose some weight. Anyways, man, back to your start sits. My bad, my bad. I was just like, damn, bro, I look fat as hell right now. Okay, so let's go here. Shuttlesworth, got a flex one. Jaleel or Zeke?
Jaleel McLaughlin or Zeke, eh? Oh man. Uh,
I hate them
let's
both.
see. I'd go Jaleel.
Yeah, Jaleel is rated running back 26, 8.4 matchup, which is a great matchup. It's Denver versus Green Bay. And Ezekiel Elliott is versus Buffalo. It says it's an average matchup. Yeah, man, I'll probably, man,
It's
Jaleel
the same
McLaughlin.
thing with Zeke, man. He doesn't get much volume. He's only had more than 10 carries in one game, and he's only scored one touchdown in the year. So he's played less than 50% of the snaps every game. Jaleel, in the limited amount of snaps, because he's an explosive player with the ball in his hands, can make some big plays happen. He doesn't need a whole lot of work. Um, he had 17.9 points week 3 with 33% of the snaps, 16.4 points week 4, uh, week 5, sorry, with 33% of snaps. So I'm gonna go with Jaleel McLaughlin. He's more upside there.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. More upside with Jaleel. Start Jaleel, homie. Um, full Brady on ice. Full. Did Brady on ice ask us a question earlier? And then full. Oops. Oh, okay. Here we go. Full PPR for flex. Devontae Smith, Michael Pittman, Aaron Jones, or Jameer Gibbs. So I'm sitting Pittman for sure.
You
That
said Pittman, Smith, Gibbs, and who's the last one?
uh Aaron Jones.
Ooh,
Yo,
I
Aaron
might.
Jones has been looking good, man. I like Aaron Jones this week. That's a great problem. See now we went back to the like the crappy problems, like having to start like those like backup running backs. Now we got a great problem here, man. These are all for like guys that you could play every week. Again, Pittman has the toughest matchup, so I'm sitting Pittman. Devontae Smith against Miami, man. That game might be fireworks. Aaron Jones against Denver.
I like Aaron Jones. Yeah, I'd go
Yeah,
Aaron
so
Jones.
yeah, so
Uh,
Yeah, so in order, Aaron Jones for me, Devontae Smith, Jameer Gibbs, and Michael Pittman.
yeah, yeah, you could do that.
Yeah,
I do like Gibbs' upside this week, though. He's gonna get a lot of work.
I do, man. I do like that, but I think Aaron Jones and Devontae Smith are more of a sure bet. Like Aaron Jones against Denver, you know what I mean? And Devontae Smith against Miami, like those are smash matchups. So that's what does it for me there. And those guys are coming out like those guys are coming off injuries too. You know, like Devontae Smith had the hamstring that limited him, but he's back. He's not missing any games, and Aaron Jones is coming back after like a few weeks of missing time. So yeah, man, I like Aaron Jones, Devontae Smith, and Jameer Gibbs, and then Pittman. I'd sit him if I can. Shuttlesworth is Royce Freeman a confident start? Hell no.
Over who? I
Well,
mean, if you
like just
have
in
to and you have
general.
no options, then yeah. But if you have some options out there, I would. I think Henderson's gonna play more snaps over Freeman.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm not confident in a Royce Freeman start, man. I don't know who else you got there. Maybe you have like one of the other crappier guys, but okay. So Royce Freeman or Ezekiel Elliott?
Man, we haven't seen Royce Freeman play at all. Uh, it's a good matchup. Man, it's a toss-up. I'd probably say go with Zeke. I just don't know how
Yeah,
much work Freeman's gonna get.
yeah,
He's not really that good. He's barely played in the last couple years.
yeah, man. Royce Freeman is trash, bro. And I'm sorry, Mr. Shellsworth, that you have to start that guy. But I mean, yeah. Okay, so we got another one. Alex Flores, Elijah Moore, or Najee. Man, I hate starting Najee, but.
Elijah Moore or Najee Harris? Jesus.
You know what, man? Deshaun Watson really liked Elijah Moore. You
Yeah,
know
he does
what,
target him quite a bit.
when Watson was playing, he was targeting Elijah Moore a bit. But I just think like that shoulder, I'm probably gonna start Najee. I'm not very happy about it, but Najee does get a lot of work, man. So hopefully he can fall into the end zone for you.
Yeah, he's only fell into the end zone once all year. The most points he scores
I know,
10
man.
points. I like Elijah Moore just because of the matchup and uh, Moore isn't more of the deep threat guy. It's Amari Cooper. So I think he's going to target Elijah Moore often in this game.
Okay, so here, you know what? Like, okay, we pay for these tools, right? So let's see here. So Elijah Moore. So let's see what the pros think about this. That's a good one too, man. That's a good one too, man. So not 94% of the pros say start Najee Harris over Elijah Moore this week. So that's 34 out of the 36 experts that do the rankings. Uh,
Oh, I think you might cut out there. I can't hear you. Got some technical difficulties going on. Let me take a look here. Second.
yeah, no,
Can y'all hear me? Okay, we got some questions coming in. Let's see. Is it worth starting CMC if you don't own the San Francisco handcuff? Well, CMC will be active. He's going to play, barring any setbacks. And he was telling the coaching staff he feels great. So, I mean, if he's healthy and he's ready to go, I'd start him then. Um, let's see. Mike Evans or Terry McLaurin? Ooh, Mike Evans or Terry McLaurin? I really like Terry McLaurin's matchup. Mike Evans does have a tough matchup. It's really close. I would personally say Terry McLaurin. Let's see here. Full PPR. Dylan Fink says full PPR. Would you go Hunt, who's active, Daryl Henderson Jr. or Latavius Murray? In full PPR, you're not starting Latavius Murray. He's more of a standard guy if he scores a touchdown.
yeah,
Um, Full PPR. Let's see. I would go Kareem
yo,
Hunt.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I'm just
Oh man,
answering.
man, it's Sundays, man. Everyone's hitting me up like, yo, what should I do? What should I do? I'm getting phone calls. What kind of bets should I make? It's like, brother, I'm live right now. Go on to YouTube. Go at Game Day Goons and ask me there, bro. But don't be hitting me up on my personals. That's why we got this channel, man. Leave me alone. That's to my personal friends that are watching this, not to the fans out here, man. Respect for you guys for showing up week in, week out. Okay, yo, which question were you at, Snowman?
Dylan's question. He just said full PPR. I told him not Latavius Murray, and I'm gonna go with Kareem Hunt over Daryl Henderson for full PPR.
Yeah, if Hunt's playing, I guess you're gonna play Hunt. Did you answer Ashton's question?
What's that one? I don't think I seen
So
that.
Ashton's question was need to Drake London, Chris Godwin, Christian Watson, or Mr. Puka Nakua.
Oh, Christian Watson and Puka Nakua. Yeah, I know Nakua didn't do as well last week, but he did drop a touchdown in the end zone. But he still got the volume, so I like Puka this week. And Christian Watson, big upside play.
Yeah, Watson's big upside play. Um, yeah, man, you gotta keep playing Puka Nakua, man. Like this
Yeah.
guy's a beast. Um, he's been really fun. You know what's funny, Snowman? You actually were on the Puka Nakua train during our draft, like in the
Oh yeah.
preseason, everything, man. You just got like, yo, I got this guy Puka Nakua, man. Trust, like trust. You picked him up, and you got a sick player for him. So man, like good call on that, man. Is it worth risk starting CMC if you don't have the San Francisco handcuff?
I already answered this one. So he is active. He said he's feeling great and he's good to go. So if he's active and he's healthy, I mean, you're gonna play him.
Yeah,
CMC,
man.
man.
Bro, honestly, like 50%, 30% of CMC is better than like 100% of some of these other players. Bro, the man's averaging like 20 some odd points a game. Let's say he gets half that production. That's still like that's still
Still
like
pretty
10 to
solid, yeah.
12 points. And yo, if you guys want a little nice bet, man, like CMC 15 straight games with a touchdown. You know, if you guys wanna make that bet, man, like I don't know how much money you're gonna win off that, but 15 straight games of a touchdown, I think maybe they wanna keep that going, you know. So that might be a little play there for you. So, yo, chronically ill, call it. What's the vibe on Pitts this week? Yo, respect for asking that, Mr. Ill. Yo, man, shout out Kyle Pitts. Yo, see what's happening, bro. I'm telling you, man, I've been manifesting this, and I've been saying, get Kyle Pitts the damn ball, bro. I said that for time. I say that every week, every one of our videos. I shout out Kyle Pitts. I don't even own Kyle Pitts. But Kyle Pitts is startable now. They're putting Johnny Smith in at the tight end position, so he's blocking and he's getting the shorter routes. Kyle Pitts is getting those longer passes. Kyle Pitts is scoring touchdowns these days. Arthur Smith is throwing the ball, even though Ritter had 3 picks last week. Shout out Kyle Pitts. Keep giving him the ball, yo. Keep giving Kyle Pitts the ball, man. He's too good not to be getting the ball. Jay's asking Mike Evans or Terry McLaurin start. That's a good one, man. I got those
Hmm.
guys neck and neck, man. Straight up, I got those guys neck and neck. Um, Mike Evans against Atlanta, but bro, Atlanta actually has sneaky good corners. You might be seeing AJ Terrell back there. So
Yeah. He does tend to shadow. And McLaurin's going against a weak secondary. I'd go McLaurin.
yeah, man, I think that one's a toss up, but let's see. Damn, bro. So I thought that was gonna be a bit closer than what I thought, man. But the fantasy pros say 95% Mike Evans over Terry McLaurin. 36 out of 38 experts pick Mike Evans in the start. I hope they're right, man. I'm a Mike Evans owner. The matchup rating is better for the Giants. It's a 6.0 as opposed to a 4.2. The Giants allowed 19 receptions to Atlanta's 18.8 receptions. The Giants allowed 221.8 yards allowed. Um, what's it called? Atlanta allows 191. I think this is a bounce back game for Tampa. I don't know.
How's
Giants games
Baker's
are
hand
weird
doing?
and stuff. And it was just like a bloody thing. I think he like kind of like just jammed it. It was on his non-throwing hand. It's just like like sometimes like you like bang your finger or you like drop something on your finger or whatever, but it's on his non-throwing hand. You know what, man? I might have to go with the pros here, man. I'll go Mike Evans. Baker, bro, Baker does not care if this man's covered. He throws him the ball. Like I
Hmm.
watch a lot of Tampa games, man. I think this is a good problem to have. You can start either one, but I'm gonna go with Mike Evans on that one. But don't be surprised if Terry McLaurin scores more just because he does have the easier matchup. But Mike Evans, man, 6'7" receiver, so maybe I go Mike Evans there. Okay, so Mark Valencia, RIP, good show this week. Time for lunch. Yeah, bro. Hopefully you eat a W this week, man. I'm Jameis Winston. What's that? We go eat a W. We go eat a W. Hopefully you eat a W, homie. Man, that was hella cringe. I promise you, I'll never do that again. Kareem Hunt or Mr. Jeff Wilson. Cream Hunt, man.
Yeah. Uh,
Mostert's really good. Jeff Wilson's good. Tough matchup.
yeah. How much work is he gonna get this week? Probably not a whole lot. I think Miami's gonna have to throw more than they have to pass or than they have to run.
Hmm.
I like Hunt better.
Yeah, yeah. I definitely. I like. Man, I mean, both these guys are coming off an injury, right? So yeah, I mean, I like Hunt better. Cleveland's just a better team. Or I mean, a better run team for like. I mean, no, actually, you know what? Shut up, man. What's wrong with me, bro? They're actually not a better run team on paper. I thought they were. But Miami's just been killing it, man. But I think just Raheem Mostert's taking control of that backfield, and Salvin Ahmed's been getting some playing time too. So
Yeah.
I'm starting Cream Hunt. Um, hopefully that's like a PPR or a half PPR, because if it is, like I like him more for sure there.
Also, an update here. Giants starting corner Adoree Jackson is unlikely to play.
Damn, bro.
Oh, it's
So
looking better for Terry McLaurin.
yeah, man.
Adoree Jackson's a speedy corner too, so he's someone that would be one playing McLaurin, especially because McLaurin's their big play threat.
Yeah. um. Yeah, man. Terry McLaurin. I mean, that makes a better matchup. So I got Evans. Snowman's got McLaurin. If Adoree Jackson's out,
They got
that's
young
pretty good.
corners, man. I think they're rookies, and yeah,
Yeah, it's a good problem to have, man. But I think both these, honestly, if you get both these guys in your lineup, it depends on who else is on your team. I'd probably play both these guys. But it seems like with the Dory Jackson being out, maybe I have to switch my stance to Terry McLaurin. But I think Mike Evans is gonna have a big game. All right, man. Okay. So it's 11:52 Eastern time. Just before we get into any more questions, I do want to say shout out Tenement Cards. They're our sponsor. Without Tenement, there are no goons. Make sure you guys check them out at tenement.com. They do sports trading, they do fantasy. They do a lot of things out there, man. They get really creative with the things. Actually, go check them out. Um, because again, without no Tenement, man, there are no goons. And yeah, man, shout out Tenement. If you haven't already, follow us on our TikTok, follow us on IG. We don't only give you advice, man. We post sports highlights and stuff like that too. We get those highlights up right away. And if you guys have any questions during the week, let us know, man. We're gonna release our waiver wire ads tomorrow. We're gonna have our Thursday night preview is gonna be out probably Wednesday. Just so we know like what the injury status and everything like that is, and then we'll have your start sits again come around like Friday or Saturday. So hit us up there, man. If you guys have any other questions, again, like we got you guys covered. All these other channels, man, they got like thousands and thousands and thousands of people asking questions. They're not gonna get to all your questions. We got through every single question that was asked here. You know what I mean? We're here for you guys, man. Um, So yeah, if there ain't any more questions, I'll give you guys. It's 11:53. You got 2 more minutes, man, before I get myself a game day meal. Yo, and comment, man. What's your favorite game day meal? What do you guys like eating? You know what I get every Sunday? My boy Snowman comes through.
W's.
Yeah, well,
But lately, I haven't been
man,
eating W's. It's been
yeah,
L's.
man. Oh, bro. Yeah, man. I started off 4-0 in one league. I started off 2-0 in the other league, and it's just been loss after loss. Injury after injury, man. Screw these injuries, bro. They need to get grass. Straight up.
That's
They
been a
need to
weird
get
year,
grass,
yeah,
man.
for sure.
But yo, comment below. What's your favorite game day meal, man? For me, I like the classic pizza and wings. That's my ish, man. And I like my wings breaded. And I like the medium sauce on my wings. So that's what I'm eating aside from W's. Put it up with maybe a little fizzy bubbly, a bubbly on the side, you know, to help me wash down all these injuries that are happening. Snowman,
Not the
what's your
uh-huh.
no the aha? No, I couldn't find no ahas, man. Bubblies are on sale right now. Anyways, yo, Snowman, before we get out of here, man, what's your favorite game day meal?
Oh, I got the Philly cheesesteak sub.
Ooh,
So.
Philly cheesesteak. Now, I know you don't live in no Philly, bro. You're a Philly fan. You don't live out there, man. Anyone that's
One of these
watching from
days,
Philly,
man,
man.
I need to try one of those Philly cheesesteaks, man. I gotta go down to Philly, watch a game, get a cheesesteak. One
Hmm.
of these days.
Yeah, bro. All right, man. So that's it for the Goons. That's your week 7 start sits. Hit us up if you have any other questions in the DMs at Game Day Goons on all platforms. I know this is an NFL video, but we actually just dropped 30 hot new videos for NBA fantasy. We do NBA as well here. Um, we dropped like team outlooks for the year, over unders, fantasy relevant players. Basketball season is ahead of us, so if you guys want some basketball picks as well, hit us up. Mr. Shuttlesworth, real Philly cheesesteaks are crazy. I wish, man. Anytime I see that, I just think of the Fresh Prince episode where he brings a Philly cheesesteak and he's like, nah, that ain't a real cheesesteak. He's like, what do you mean that ain't a real chicken? He's like, you got to see the oil and the grease go through the paper bag for it to be a real
Oh
cheesesteak.
yeah.
Yeah, and then this guy says, Pats over Geno's. Whiz. Listen, brother, I have no idea what the hell you're saying there. Pats, like, what do you mean? If you could clarify, Mr. Shuttleworth, Philly man's no. I guess
He's
I'm
talking
just
about the cheese whiz, bro.
I'm just a Caucasian Afghan male from Canada. You know what I mean?
Caucasian
I,
Afghan, bro. Oh my
yeah, bro, they
goodness.
call me the white Afghan. What's wrong with that? You know what I
All right,
mean?
let's wrap
So
this up,
I'm
man.
not a Philly man. Anyways, yo, hold it down, goons. Game day, we out. Good luck on